Okay, I guess I don't need my list of songs to do anymore. It's a very tiny list. It's a very small list. It's a list for ants. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Justin, and today we're doing two songs by ELP. We're gonna do Still You Turn Me On, followed by Benny the Bouncer, off of their album Brain Salad Surgery, which was released in 1973. That is still such an interesting title for the album, Brain Salad Surgery. Not sure what it means. I feel like it's what my mind feels after listening to some of their music. Anyways, after we finish these two songs, we will move into Carnival 9, the song that you guys have been waiting for. As far as I know, you guys said that I have to do all of them together, so I'm going to try and do all of them together. The song equals about like 29 minutes and some change, and my memory on my camera lasts and records for only 29 minutes and some change. So when I do that song, it's going to be like really quick that I'm like getting the song on, just so you guys know. But I hope that you guys are looking forward to that. Of course, you guys can join me on Twitter. You can join me in the comments down below. I feel like exhausted speaking so fast. I don't know why I'm speaking so loud and stuff. Why do I yell? You can join me on Patreon as well and support the channel if you enjoy anything that you see or that you hear or that I say. And even if not, it's okay. I just enjoy your presence. Let's do it. This is Still You Turn Me On, followed and leading into by Benny the Bouncer.
Wanna be an angel, you wanna be a star, wanna play some magic on my guitar. Wanna be a poet, you wanna be my string, you could be anything. Do you wanna be the lover of another? Undercover, you could even be the man on the moon. Do you wanna be the player? Be the string. Let me tell you something, it just don't mean a thing. You see, it really doesn't matter when you're buried in disguise by the dark glass on your eyes. Though your flesh has crystallized, still turn me on, still, you turn me on, you turn me on. Wanna be the pillow where I lay my head, so wanna be the feathers lying in my bed. Wanna be a color cover magazine, create a scene. Every day a little sadder, a little madder. Someone get me a ladder. Wanna be the singer, wanna be the song. Let me tell you something, you just couldn't be more wrong. You see, I really have to tell you that it all gets so intense. From my experience, it just doesn't seem to make sense. Still, you turn me on.
He'd slash a granny's face up, given half a chance. He'd sew you back to pieces, all for less than half a quid. He thought he was the meanest until he met with Savage Sid. Nasty was a greaser with some nasty boots. He pulled a pint of Guinness over Benny's boots. Benny looked at Sydney. played and Betty got a cold meat pie.
Oh, what a terrible sight.
March to the people's delight. What hell of a fight! Sidney grabbed an hatchet, buried it in Benny's head.
The people gasped as he fled.
The end of the tale! Well, they grabbed him from the wreckage of the valley in bits. And they tried to stick together all the bits that would fit. But some of him was missing, a part of him arrived too late. So now he works for Jesus as the pastor at St. Peter's Gate.
I feel like I didn't even listen to this song because I wasn't expecting such a change in the song. Let's talk about Still You Turn Me On first, because I don't know what to say right now about Benny. Except that, you know, hey, he's guarding St. Peter's Gate in heaven right now. Still You Turn Me On. I think it really sounds really good. I think a song like this is perfectly needed in the album after Jerusalem, this mass epic song, after Toccata, which is just insane, and like I said before, relentless in its charge and in its heaviness, and it's just brutal. You know, a song like this, Still You Turn Me On, could sound out of place on the album. I don't really think it does. I think it does a great job of softening up the album and kind of like slowing things down a little bit, kind of giving you a little bit of change. Greg sounds absolutely fantastic on this one. I love hearing Greg Lake's vocals. I love the way he sings. I love the passion and the delivery that he has within the songs. Here it's no different, and here it is so well executed. Like this little bit of synth or something that, maybe it's organ, I guess, by Emerson, it sounds like in the back. It sounds really nice. This sounds like the perfect romantic ballad kind of song. And even though it's definitely lighter than everything that happened before, I feel like it still has the same tone, which is important in carrying atmosphere through an album. I love that. Get the wah-wah out, right? Mm-hmm. Like, Lake is a powerful singer. You guys gotta admit, he's good. This is... Are you kidding me? That is an awesome way to like build a chorus. I love how his vocals become so much clearer and closer to you in the headphones or however you're listening. I love the bass, the womp, 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 womp. That is so awesome. It's so unexpected, but it sounds so good. And as unexpected as it sounds, it still fits within the tone of not only the song, but at least what I've heard on the album so far. Besides the next song. But we'll talk about that in a second. I like the intimacy produced when he says, "You turn me on." Yes. I like the sound between the organ and harpsichord it sounds like there. It adds a regal sound to the whole song. I'm sorry, but I like this song a lot. I think this is a fantastic one. I wish it went on longer and they built off of it, but it's great at what it does and at what it is. Hauntingly romantic, that's what I come up with. I love when that bass enters, by the way. That's good. I'm sorry, but that's a really good song. It says that for a single, although the song stood out as an obvious choice, ELP did not choose it for single release due to, one, Carl Palmer wasn't playing on this song, and also it was least representative of the album or of the group's general sound. And that is 100% true. If you heard this on the radio, you'd probably love it. But then if you listen to like the rest of the album, or at least what I've heard of the album and ELP, you'd probably be like really shocked at, you know, what happened? Like, where was this band that made this sweet ballad I got? The lyrics. Do you want to be an angel? Do you want to be a star? Do you want to play some magic on my guitar? Do you want to be a poet? Do you want to be my string? You could be anything. Do you want to be the lover or another undercover? You could even be the man on the moon. Do you want to be the player? Do you want to be the string? Let me tell you something. It just don't mean a thing. He has a way with words. Do you want to be the player or do you want to be the string? You define the rules of engagement and the rules of love. Where do you want to be? But he's saying it in like a very suave kind of way, right? Do you want to be the pillow where I lay my head? Do you want to be the feathers lying in my bed? Do you want to be the cover of a magazine? Create a scene. Every day a little sadder, a little madder. Someone get me a ladder. I like that. There's like a little bit of a quickening pace there. Do you want to be the singer? Do you want to be the song? Let me tell you something. You just couldn't be more wrong. You see, I really have to tell you that it all gets so intense from my experience, it just doesn't seem to make sense. Still, you turn me on. I like it. Now, let's move into this complete 180 of a shift. Because I did not expect this one. Okay, for you guys that live or have lived over here in Central Florida, there used to be a giant flea market called Flea World, okay? It had some really broken down rides. It had people selling the most random things, but was still kind of cool. And it was not the cleanest place. Can I tell you? I went there every weekend. I loved it. Flea World, you will be missed. This song reminds me of Flea World. Cheap prices, random oddities, and broken down carnival rides. I gotta say that I don't see this song fitting from where I've gone in the past few songs, but maybe in listening to it in completion, it'll make sense. What is... The vocals, I guess, are one of the first shocks in the song. Sounds like an auctioneer who was just like, telling me to buy something. I like the synth lines that Emerson's playing. He's just kind of bouncing along. Palmer, the drumming is nice. It's keeping this really fast pace. That definitely helps with this fast tempoed song. I don't know what to make of it. I don't really enjoy the vocals. They're just, I mean, it's funny, I guess. I don't know. I kind of like when the song breaks up a little bit. They're basically playing blues, I guess, now that I think about it. Yeah, get the typical honky-tonk piano. You get the bar fight, typical bar fight, right? What is this, what is that show, Gunsmoke? You guys remember Gunsmoke? Yeah, I used to watch Gunsmoke. I love Gunsmoke. I liked it better than Bonanza, was it called? I used to like Gunsmoke better than Bonanza. It's a good piano solo. It sounds good, I guess, on that end. It's not really like the type of music I would listen to outside of, I don't know, being in a saloon. Or like playing Red Dead Redemption or watching Gunsmoke. Otherwise, I don't like this type of sound or this type of music. You get a small little solo there in the back. Yeah, it's just and then you get the funny ending with the piano. A little reprise. I don't know. What am I supposed to say about that one? Let's get over here. Okay, this is a surprise. Apparently, this is Carl Palmer singing on this one, if you want to call it singing. He's vocalizing on this song. That's interesting. The lyrics: Benny was a bouncer at the Play de Dance. He'd slash your granny's face up given half the chance. He'd sell you back the pieces all for less than half a quid. He thought he was the meanest until he met the savage Sid. Now Sydney was a greaser with some nasty roots. He poured a pint of Guinness over Benny's boots. Ooh, shouldn't have done that. Benny looked at Sydney. Sydney stared right back in his eye. Sydney chose a switchblade, and Benny got a cold meat pie. I'm imagining cold meat pie is a euphemism for he dirtied his pants. He soiled himself. Oh, what a terrible sight, much to the people's delight. One hell of a fight. Sydney grabbed an hatchet, buried it in Benny's head. The people gasped as he bled. The end of Ted. Well, Benny didn't win that battle. Anyways, I would love to know what you guys thought of these two songs. You can join me on Twitter. You can join me in the comments down below. Let me know if you're excited for Carnival 9. I will attempt to do all of them together. I hope my memory on my camera will last through it. And that's it. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a fantastic day.